Congratulations. You made it back for another horrible video. Started with the droney first this time. Hopefully that got you a good shot. I decided to go behind the tree. Again, I have no idea what I'm really doing with this drone most of the time when it comes to I was going to say cinematic, but there's nothing cinematic about this. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time when it comes to setting up like dronies and skill shots and stuff, so we're going to practice that. I decided to put you on a fixed track this time, which I guess is okay. You guys are moving around a lot. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, snow again last night, if you can't tell. We're just gonna go ahead and clean up here. It is actually surprisingly a nice morning. Yeah, you guys are moving just absolutely way too much, so I'm gonna put you on motion, or fixed track. Sorry, you were on a motion track. And that way it doesn't look like you're getting flung all around, because that's annoying. So, get this crap out of my throat. Storm rolling in yesterday, and all of a sudden I got like weird sinus pressure. It's a lot better today than the storm's gone, but this snow is super sticky, really clean. It is brisk out here too, which is not a bad thing. I mean, if we can retain some of this moisture, it'd be a good thing. Makes life a lot easier when we have moisture. I don't have to water as much in spring to get my yard to come back. If we don't get it, oh well. I have sprinklers, just water is a hot commodity. You're literally like right next to the aspen tree there, which unfortunately I think those are probably going to have to come out here this year or the year after. They're not looking super hot. You know, aspens don't live very long out of the mountain climate. We're not too far from it, but we're just too low to really have sustainable, you know, mountain-esque type of plants. They live for a little while. Some people get really lucky. I've seen some massive aspen trees. These ones, not so much. If you can't tell, there's a super dead one right there that we planted, and I don't even think it made it through the summer. Weird summer though. It was, I shouldn't say that. We planted in spring. It was really wet. Really wet. Like, wetter than you would want stuff to be. Like, you could step pretty much anywhere and it would create, you know, that suction effect underneath your foot. So that was annoying. You just keep disappearing behind the tree, so you're not really getting a good shot. I love this beacon. I don't know why I haven't used it before, or at least not much. Yeah, it was gross. And then summer came along, and summer was so hot and dry that I don't quite understand where the high contrast of that came from. But what I do know is it killed just about everything. Even my yard. The guy who can grow a lawn in just about anything, if it tells you anything, our yard and all the soil in this area is just sand. We're kind of in an old creek bed area, as per geological surveying type of things. And that is, that's hard to grow. Really, really hard to grow grass in. So if you've got anything else, you already started off better than me, which means you have no excuse to not have a good looking yard. So I'll try some of that this spring and summer and see if you guys even care. Maybe you'll watch, maybe you won't. I don't know. I do have a question for you guys though. I'm getting comments from a lot of you saying it's not snowing much where you're at. Down in the comments, let me know how much snow you guys have actually gotten this year, and tell me what you remember your winters being. I personally remember my winters being heavy snow, lots of it. You know, we could potentially, when we did snow blowing like this at my house, the mounds were 3-4 feet, and we could basically build igloos under them, and that was fun. I definitely loved that as a kid, but it seems like nowadays it's not even remotely close to that. I feel like the winters have changed and things are not what they used to be. So tell me what you remember, and give me an idea on the average snowfall that you guys have, because I'd honestly like to hear. My last video got a comment on that, and the guy said he just bought a 2-stage, and he hasn't even really been able to use it. I don't know why I'm not throwing this in the yard. Hasn't even really been able to use it because they're barely getting any snow. You know, things are definitely getting weird, and it's those really minor factors that definitely worry me a little bit. Geez, I'm not on my game today. Again, it's oh, they already cleared there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot that into the street. I don't want to throw it up onto their driveway that they just did. So yeah, definitely drop me a line and let me know what your snow totals are looking like. I've had this conversation a couple of times with a few people, and everybody's kind of saying the same thing. You know, some people are getting hammered with snow, and it's weird, and it's, you know, not normal for their area. And other people are saying that they're not getting anything, which also completely sucks, and an entirely different aspect. I'm gonna actually move you up front so you can see what the hell I'm doing, because walking behind me is no fun. Anyway, I've given you my excuse on why my my voice has essentially changed now, thanks to being sick. Actually, when I was a kid, I had a really, I lost you in the trees, you blended in so well. I had chronic sinusitis, and I actually had 8 sinus surgeries over the years. That's cool looking at. Which means, you know, come this time of year, it can get rough on me. I don't personally enjoy feeling like crap, but you know, it's better than it was. I wouldn't say it's perfect at all, but such is life. I almost shot you. Okay, you're going to that side. Weird thing is, I still have yet to get coronavirus, or maybe I did. I don't know. I mean, they did say that people would be carriers. I guess maybe I'm a carrier. You are literally tapping branches. So I'm gonna move you out and move you over here. Okay, I'm just gonna walk into the street because I really don't want that to crash. And those are technically like 1/1000th of what voids your warranty if it hits one of those. I have actually knocked it out of the sky right here. I hit this branch right there. That little tiny one, I didn't quite see. It didn't really do anything. It only fell like 6 feet, and this thing's a freaking tank. But it did give it a little thump, and it fell on the ground and rearmed immediately, and it just took back off. You're not supposed to fly around bare branches. But here we are, and as you can tell, it works pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like the end all be all of everything cool, but it does work. My nose is cold. Okay, so we're gonna do this one like the whole speed, you know, thing, so we can get it done pretty quick. Always grab your neighbor's newspapers. Don't be a jerk. Don't be the guy that doesn't do that. I need to go down here and help this guy too, if he doesn't beat me to it. I'm gonna move my track to the center, so hopefully you guys can see this. And currently there's no car for you to get randomly locked onto, so that's good. I don't know what that angle looks like, and I don't feel like pulling out my phone, so you're just gonna be there Although you're a little low. Yeah, whatever. There you are. So again, fastest way to clear, swing to the right and throw the snow. I have had this thing down. I actually stepped it up a little bit for this video, but I've had this thing down quite a bit because the snow has been so light and powdery that it just blows into my face, and that sucks. So here's my big giant arch of snow, and I hope it doesn't blast the drone out of the sky. But what I can tell you is, from what I've noticed, is this snowblower, it says it'll throw like 20 or 25 feet or something like that. I've actually noticed, depending on the snow, like it, why are you facing down? All right, you're just doing things because you want to do things. See, this is why I need to play with this thing more. So this thing has a cool feature where you can just double tap and it'll just take you to a location, which means I can save my fingers from freezing. So I like that a lot. Just check to make sure my mic's plugged in. I did unplug it once and that sucked. So let's get back to this. Like I said, I have seen this thing throw snow like closer to 40 feet. Depending on the snow, I have thrown the snow across the street a couple of times, which sucked because when I went to go do that side, I had to do all of my snow again. So that really wasn't fun. I really have no idea why you're up so high. I really should not have messed with my settings like I did, thinking that I was going to be super cool and create awesome shots, because now you're having trouble finding me. And that isn't super fun. So again, I'm just doing the double tap thing. I think it's just because I disappeared in there and I didn't give you a clear defined path of where to go. I don't know. I can make as many excuses as I want. You're at like 34% or something on the drone, so we're just gonna crank this out real quick. I'm hoping I can get done with this driveway before you guys auto land, and hopefully that's cool for cinematic effect, and maybe I can even use it for my thumbnail, because I have a really bad time creating thumbnails, and I think they look bad. There's another thing you can tell me is how crappy the thumbnails look, and if you even like them. Woo. It's a plume. Basically just shooting this stuff straight up because I can. It's kind of thick and heavy, so you know, when it's light and fluffy, it just, like I said, it blows right into my face and it is uncomfortable. So I just point it down and shoot it low, try to keep it from shooting into my face, which I deem as the best option for me to not get snow in my face. It's kind of fun shooting it that high. I mean, it's kind of worthless to shoot it that high, but it's kind of fun. Okay, there's a little bit in my face. That was gross. So like I said, when you go to clear a driveway quickly, you just kind of Zamboni this thing, and it just does it. Unless you run into the side like I just did, or a tree root heave, or the side again, or the brick. Okay, well, I think we're done here. Let's go get that other side real quick, and I will then make a concerted effort to try to catch this thing before it lands in the snow. And then I'm gonna go ahead, maybe I'll save the street for later, and I'll wait for the drone to charge, and then we'll do that. I don't know. See if I can't get you guys another video. If not, depending on if we're in a bit of a rush, then yeah, we'll not do that. I'll just get it cleared. But oh my god, I'm literally throwing it up onto the sidewalk, and now I'm throwing it at the drone. How was that, guys? You guys like that? Putting the obstacle avoidance to the test. All right, this pass, I'm bringing it down. It has no idea where I'm at, and I think it's in an auto land. So, I'm gonna rip by real quick and try to catch you before you disappear into the snow. Some of these areas are like almost 6 feet, or 6 feet, 6 inches. And I really don't want to have to deal with digging you out of snow. So, yep, we are on Autoland. 1 minute. So I will go ahead and call this one. For fun, let's just do a quick one shot if it'll let me. I doubt it will. It will not let me, just because it's in an Autoland. Anyway, it was good having you guys back again. Drop me a like and stuff if you like this. And again, tell me how much snow you guys have been getting, or how little. I'd really like to know. Tell me what it was like during your childhood and what it's like now, because things are definitely changing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let's just turn around and look at all the quick work we've done here in the last 15-20 minutes. And yeah, again, I'm here for you. Bug me. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, heading into the weekend.